Hey everybody, welcome back into the Baseball America Prospect Pad. I'm Kyle Glazer, joined alongside by Tigers pitching prospect Matt Manning. Matt, the Futures game obviously is a tremendous honor. Who was the first person you called when you heard that you'd been selected?
The first person I called was my parents. I called my dad and I talked to my mom and told them that I was going to be in the Futures game, and they were really excited. Then I called my agent. He told me that he was pumped and he'd be seeing me soon. So it was a great phone call I got from devote, and I was really excited.
So, what was your parents' reaction? Was there screams, celebrations? Like, what did they say?
They're still learning all the sides of baseball, so I had to explain it to them a little bit, kind of like how big it was. But after they knew, they kind of remembered what it was and kind of like heard about it, and then it was very exciting.
So, your dad obviously is a former NBA player, and you were quite the basketball player yourself. I want to ask, how difficult was the decision to, say, you know what, I'm going to devote full time to baseball because basketball, it's in your family, and I know it's a passion.
Yeah, I know. I've been around basketball my whole life growing up. Back then baseball was just a thing that I did because I was pretty good at it. I enjoyed pitching, but I really enjoyed playing basketball. But after playing the baseball circuit in high school and doing all the showcases and stuff like that, I really enjoyed it and started loving the other parts of the game too. So after that and kind of being recruited and scouted, that's when I kind of just made my decision to stick it to baseball.
Growing up, I mean, was it, hey, I'm going to be an NBA player, and it only became a baseball player after that?
Honestly, growing up, it was like I'm gonna do something professional. I'm gonna either be basketball or baseball. That was my desire, that was my dream. So this opportunity came first, and it was a really good opportunity. So I took it and ran with it.
Any thoughts of doing a Mark Hendrickson and playing both?
No, I joke around with it sometimes. I could do that, but no, I'm fully committed and locked in.
So as far as the baseball side, again, it's different when you're splitting time between both sports. Once you're devoting full time, just what's the growth and progression been for you through the game of baseball now that you've had 2-3 years of focusing solely on baseball?
It's been great. I think it was a lot of adjusting my first year, kind of going to the field every day, throwing every day, having games every day. And so after I adjusted to it and kind of fell in love with the grind of it, became pretty easy, and just I was able to adapt and get comfortable and just really elevate my game.
Have to ask, your off days, are you on the blacktop shooting hoops or?
No, not on the blacktop. No,
Okay.
not anything I can tell them here.
Okay. Yeah, in terms of, as a pitcher, so much of it as you get into professional ball is about more than just stuff, learning how to pitch, developing your series. How have you grown, as a pitcher, not just, velocity-wise, but, learning how to sequence guys and really fine-tuning your secondary stuff?
I think that's the biggest thing that I've learned ever since I've got drafted. I knew I had to get out of the role of being a thrower and convert into a pitcher. I don't really throw in the high 90s anymore, like for average all the time. So I know when I need to pull back and locate, or know when to hump up to 96, 97, and get one past somebody. So learning how to pitch is just really big. Commanding that off speed and just keeping hitters off balance.
All right, so we got a ball here. Take us through your arsenal a little bit. Are you throwing, traditional four seam? You cutting it, sinking it? What are you doing?
I go traditional four seam.
Okay.
Keep the fingers pretty close. Kind of get a good tail on it, and then my curveball. I throw a spike curveball.
Okay.
Really like this, and so I kind of really put pressure on my two fingers, and I would use a loose wrist, and then I do a Fosh changeup, and kind of do like a modified circle, kind of do a Fosh.
Of your secondaries, what's the one you're most comfortable with or most familiar with, would you say?
I think my curveball. I remember last year when I got promoted to low A in Bowling Greens, when I really figured out my curveball. I was able to flip it in for strikes and really had good eye on it. So ever since there, I've been able to refine it and just get it better and better.
So I have to ask, how often do you find you're taking something you learned from basketball and applying it to baseball?
I think it's more the mental side. It's competing with the hitter. It's like a one-on-one battle with you and the hitter, and then you and somebody in front of you. You want to get around him and go to the cup, or you want to strike this guy out in 3 pitches. So the mental part's the same, the competitiveness is the same. It's just you have to be a little more diligent with your pitches.
So I have to ask, what was your dad's reaction when you told him, hey, I think I'm going to focus on baseball?
He was all for it ever since my junior and senior year, when I kind of knew that I was going to be a dual sport athlete in college. I was going to only be recruited by the schools that would let me do both, and so he knew I would probably have a good future in baseball.
Obviously, it's worked out pretty well. You're here in the Futures game.
Yeah.
Who's someone here that maybe you haven't seen or you've heard about and you're excited to meet and see for the first time?
A lot of the younger guys like Fernando Tatis and Forrest Whitley, some of the guys that were my draft class or my age that kind of had really good early careers and have blown up. I'd love to see them, meet them, and build a relationship.
Well, that chance is coming tomorrow. Matt,
Yeah,
thank you.
definitely. Thanks.
Thanks so much for joining us. For Matt Manning, I'm Kyle Glazer. Thanks for watching, everybody.